the 2025.5 Volvo XC90. After almost a decade, the flagship SUV from Volvo gets an update. However, stay tuned until the end of this video where I'm going to share with you how you can save 11% off MSRP on a 2024 XC90. But let's get started here and let's clear up some confusion. So this updated vehicle, the one that you see here with the new look and the new interior, that is called the 2025.5 model year. Right now, in the United States, there are over 5,700 previous generation 2025 Volvo XC90s for sale. So this is going to be similar to like the 2012 Porsche 911, where the 997 and the 991 generation vehicles were both being sold together under the same model year. No idea why these car companies like to cause so much confusion, but there you go. Both vehicles will be sold side by side, but the new car is technically a 2025.5. Now let's move on to these updates. So yes, we do have a new exterior with some slimmed out headlights, and we have a interesting grille with a diagonal pattern. I do appreciate that, but the interior space is going to be more practical, and they have listened to the owners to give you a better and more ergonomic interior to spend time in. We also have a larger touchscreen. It's going to be 11.2 inches. I believe the previous generation it was about like a 9-inch touchscreen, and this new screen is going to offer higher resolution along with over-the-air updates. But to me, that infotainment screen, it just looks like such a disappointment because this is a newly updated model, but that new screen, it looks like a 2010 iPad. Like, what is up with those crazy bezels? Volvo has brilliant designers. They make beautiful products and beautiful interiors. I have no idea what they were thinking when they implemented that hideous looking touchscreen in the middle of the car. I guess it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm usually not one to make such petty remarks, but I just hold Volvo to a higher standard in terms of design, and this was the perfect opportunity for them to do something a little bit more elegant. But regardless, leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Regarding powertrains, the B5, the B6, and the T8, they should all carry over. After all, Volvo themselves claims that the plug-in hybrid T8 is a popular choice for its customers, and they're definitely tracking the data. They're saying that with their plug-in hybrid vehicles, over half the miles that those cars achieve is on pure EV driving. And the previous XC90 was able to do like 32 miles of pure EV range, which is pretty good. Volvo says that the XC90 is one of the safest cars available. It is equipped with the advanced safety cage, as well as a comprehensive suite of active safety features. This new XC90, it utilizes radar and a front camera to detect if you've drifted into the oncoming lane, and the vehicle will steer you back into your own lane. And Volvo continues, and they say that the vehicle can use braking and steering to help avoid collisions with other vehicles, pedestrians, cyclists, large animals, etc. But again, these are now features that many vehicles have. It's not just bespoke to Volvo. There's a lot of extremely safe cars nowadays. But yes, Volvo was certainly a pioneer from the safety aspect. But now things like a BMW X5, a GLE Benz, heck, even things like the Mazda CX-90 and the Acura MDX, these are all some of the safest new cars that you can get from a crash test standpoint. But Volvo wants to remind us that they are no slouch when it comes to safety. Anyway, the ride in the XC90 is supposed to be better than ever by offering better seating comfort and improved suspension, all as standard. Each individual damper is now able to adapt mechanically to current road conditions to optimize both comfort and stability. If you opt for the air suspension, that's going to work together with an active chassis that monitors the car, the road, and the driver 500 times per second to give you the most comfortable ride possible. This air suspension, it can also lower itself by 20 millimeters, or it can raise itself by 40 millimeters. And this new 2025 2025 XC90 has extra insulation added to certain parts of the vehicle, meaning this vehicle will have less wind noise and less road noise than before. Back to the interior space, this redesigned front cabin, it's got a more horizontal shape than before, and it incorporates decorative panels made from premium recycled materials for a more textured finish, and it's split by new vertical air vents. We also have enhanced illumination, which Volvo claims gives you a more luxurious feel at night. All right, again, they've listened to the current XC90 owners and they have reconfigured the cabin to make it more practical. The designers have created additional storage space in the center console, including an additional cup holder, and they have placed the wireless phone charger behind the central tunnel for greater convenience and easier access. The Bowers & Wilkins audio system will still be available, and Volvo confirms that both the B5 and the B6 powertrain options will be available, and they're both going to be mild hybrid options. So they will have the 48-volt lithium-ion battery pack working together with the engine, and Volvo claims that this helps to reduce emissions and fuel consumption by up to 15% in real-world driving. The 2025.5 new Volvo XC90 is available to order from today. We're in September of 2024 as of this recording, and production is scheduled to begin in late 2024, with the first customer delivery set to start around the end of the year. And that's everything you need to know regarding the newly updated XC90. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save 11% off on a 2024 XC90. You can reach out to AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest brokers in the United States. Him and his partner dealerships in the Washington, D.C. area, they are offering 11% off on the B5, the B6, and certain T8 trim levels. This is a substantial discount, but also there are certain incentives that you can get if you lease the vehicle. And also in the description box, I'm going to have a free leasing calculator provided to you by AutoCompanion. This is a very powerful tool because it shows you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and the incentives that you can get in your local area. So whether you are financing, paying cash, or leasing, you should utilize this calculator to see the incentives you can get in your local zip code, because incentives stack on top of the dealer discount. In the case of the XC90, you should definitely lease these vehicles, because with the non-plug-in hybrids, there is an additional $2,000 lease cash, and that stacks on top of, once again, the 11% off from AutoCompanion. There's even a $1,500 conquest bonus that you can qualify for, and that's why it's imperative that you utilize this calculator. With the plug-in hybrid, there's about $9,500 in lease cash that you can get, and that's insane, and that stacks on top of the discount. When I ran some numbers, a well-equipped $75,000 plug-in hybrid XC90 T8 with all the discounts, it's going to lease for about $737 a month, and that's with no money down for 3 years, assuming you have perfect credit. Now, regarding the plug-in hybrid, the interest rate does suck. It's a little over 8%. So this is not something that you want to buy out at the end of the lease. However, with the regular XC90, even though the payments are like $683 a month for the B5 power plant, the interest rate is like 3.8%. So this is something that you're actually building more equity in, and if you wanted to, you can purchase the XC90 at the end of the lease. I personally wouldn't do it. I would just dump it and start the cycle over again, but it's really up to you. Anyway, $680 and $730 a month, that is significantly cheaper than the BMW X5, the Mercedes GLE, and the Audi Q7 per month when you compare the leases. Now, leasing programs, interest rates, incentives, they all change every month, but AutoCompanion's calculator will also update every month. So definitely use this tool. And if you want to work with AutoCompanion, yes, he is located in Washington, D.C., but he is able to ship nationwide. Shipping is something you have to pay extra for, and he does charge a broker fee to access his deals. But if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of that broker fee. So hopefully you appreciated this knowledge, this information, and these resources. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.